Okay, greatstockpicks.com highlights from Wednesday, February 2nd. LDK Solar, these are 5-minute candles. Somebody in our chat room noticed that solars were real strong today, and LDK, I kind of started flipping through a bunch of solar charts, and LDK was one that hadn't broken its early high yet. And so this is what it looked like when I started looking at solars, and I told everybody, hey, if this breaks the high of the day, 1310, worst case stop, 1299, it could get going. I looked at the longer term chart, and it had a kind of a breakout territory on the 3 and 5 day chart. So having said all that, the very next candle, 1310 hits, our stop goes to 12. We enter here, stop goes to 1299, and about what, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, all the way to 1350. The original stop held the rest of the day, and actually didn't even come back to break even, and ended up making it all the way to what, 1378. So that's a 68-cent move in our favor. The original risk was 11 cents, but it was a non-event because it never came back to the entry after that. So once we start paying ourselves as it pops, then we move our stops to where we have a can't lose trade, which is always fun. Another example of a call today was ANN, gapped up, and then one of our members noticed this thing was just tanking. So using a method, these are 5-minute candles, using a method we teach, I called ANN at 2170, somewhere right about, let's see, somewhere right about in here, 2170. Worst case stop was below this candle here that never got hit. It came down, came close, but never did stop out. So 2170, and it did make it to 2222. So a 52-cent move in our favor on 17 cents risk. AGO is another one. We all know this thing's been beaten senseless, gapped up yesterday, and then so we had it on watch again today, and it jumped right up off the this is the opening candle here. Nice long base. Called this over the high of day, 1531. Worst case stop, 1518 or 1519. I'm sorry. So 12 cents risk, and from 1531, 15 or 20 minutes later, up to 1557. Not a huge move, but again, another one that you just start paying yourself, and it didn't look back at the entry till later. Again, we always try to sell into these pops. And some other stuff today as well. ATPG, a pretty good looking daily chart. Called it right here with a stop right here. Stop never got hit. I'm not even going to go into the numbers now, but you can see a nice pop there too. And some other stuff, Macy's. But again, I'm going to stop babbling. The real highlights I've covered today. And we will, man, I still owe a free pick this week. All right, I'm going to make a concerted effort. The reason I don't send out free picks on the same day every week, or sometimes I go a week without sending one out, is because I want to find a daily chart that I really like. So hopefully that explains it. A lot of times what we find in the chat room is based on intraday. Like, as a matter of fact, LDK today wasn't even on my watch list when the market opened this morning, and kind of found it on the fly. So we had the quick 1310 and then the quick move on a real nice trade on a real tight stop, but it wasn't even on the watch list overnight. So to find, I have to find a daily chart that I really like. Like YRCW from the other day, when it had this little base here. We got that nice breakout, and it was a real nice setup. But I don't have anything that I love as of right now. So I'll do some scans tonight, see if I can find something. If not, we'll just keep trading in our chat room based on intraday setups. And, when I find some nice charts, I promise I'll send them out to our email list. So anyway, I'm going to quit babbling, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night.